Hey everybody, how are you? Happy 2014? Yes, it is now 2014. Can't believe another year has come and gone, and we are now in a brand new year. So I hope everybody had a nice holiday, and now it's been a bit, but I finally do have a verdict the the Series 7 finale of Doctor Who, The Time of the Doctor. I finally have a verdict on it, and I'd like to talk about it a bit. There were some parts I liked, there were some parts I didn't. There are areas where it did feel like it was rushed, if you ask me. There are some things where it felt like it was just a quick wrap up to things, like some things worked, some things didn't. First off, let's see, there is a lot to go over here. As far as last episodes for a Doctor, I think this one was okay. There have been others that have been much better, but this one, like I said, there were some elements that worked, there were some that didn't, and the parts that didn't, they felt rushed, like, oh, we'll just throw this in to be a space filler, things like that. One thing that I had an issue with was the sequences with Clara and her family and that stupid Christmas turkey. There were some things with that were funny, of course, we need some light-hearted moments here and there because it is going to be a sad, kind of a bittersweet episode, but there were parts that I thought, why is that in there? That's just a space filler. Why does that have to be in there? But it was a good, comedic break from the dramas that were going on. The villains, we have the return of the Daleks, we have some of the Cybermen coming back, and we have the Weeping Angels. Those dreaded Weeping Angels. Of all the villains in Doctor Who, I cannot stand the Weeping Angels. I don't know if they're going to be coming back in the next series, but we'll see. The Silence is another villain that I wish just could be gone already. I think they were way overused. But I can see why they were brought back for this one, because they were such a big part of the 11th Doctor's storyline, so it's, of course, it's fitting that they were brought back. The whole plot of the Doctor defending Trenzalore and the town called Christmas over years and years and years, and in fact, by the end of the episode, we see Matt Smith's Doctor age to where he sort of, in a way, sort of looks like William Hartnell's Doctor. He's old, he's coming to the end of his life. I thought that was very, very interesting to see him like that. This is like one of the first times where we've ever seen a Doctor age for that long, and of course, spoiler alert, we find out, we finally got the resolution to how, with the regeneration limit twisted all around again, we get how 11 is able to regenerate into 12, thanks to, I thought this was kind of dumb, but it had to fit in somehow, Clara pleading with the Time Lords, which I thought was kind of stupid, via the crack, the time and space crack. I thought that was kind of stupid. Like, there had to be another way for the Time Lords to be able to just throw in another regeneration, but why did it have to be Clara pleading with them to help them? That kind of didn't make sense to me. I'm probably going to have to go back and rewatch it just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And, of course, Matt's regeneration. His regeneration is actually a two-parter. The first is to just use that energy to wipe out the Daleks and all the other enemies attacking Trenzalore and Christmas. I thought that was really cool. I mean, I always think that the Doctor has to go out with a bang somehow. And so he does that. He completely wipes them out with all the energy. And then, of course, we see him make his way back to the TARDIS. Of course, you know, that was emotional. I mean, I thought it brought a little smile to my face to see a bowl of fish fingers and custard sitting on the council, which of course is the Doctor's signature dish. This Doctor's signature dish. Bringing Amy Pond back, that I'm forever going to be mixed about. Of course, you know, me being a River Song fan, I was a little disappointed to see Amy there, but it kind of made sense when I went over it later on. It kind of did make sense. Amy was the first person that he saw, and you know, kind of fitting. She's the one that he says goodbye to, and so considering Matt's regeneration was a two-parter, it kind of, you know, the second half of his regeneration was so quick. It was just so quick. It was crazy. Sort of like Seven's regeneration into 8. Well, at least the second half. You know, just to give you a quick follow-up, 7's regeneration into 8 happens as a result of 7 being accidentally killed during her surgery. So 7's in a body drawer in the morgue, and he very quickly regenerates into 8, so that's what I'm kind of comparing it to, and you just see it, 1, 2, 3, and boom, there is 12, and I have to say, Capaldi's first minutes, I'm hooked already. I can't wait. I mean, come on, his very first words are about his kidneys, how he got a new pair of kidneys, like, very senior citizen moment. He's happy he got a new pair of kidneys, but he doesn't like the color, and, you know, even better, he asked Clara how to fly the TARDIS. Could you not have a better introduction? So we'll see what happens. I'm just bummed out that we have to wait until August or September to see what happens next. I'm kind of bummed that we have to wait that long, but you know, I'm excited for Series 8. As there's kind of no clear proof yet about who's coming back. I believe Madame Vastra, Jenny, and Strax, I think they're coming back. The jury's still out on whether River's coming back. We don't 100% know yet. We won't know until we get a clear word. So, you know, there's probably going to be rumors, things like that flying around. So just don't listen to them until it's 100% true. So, you know, that's my verdict for the Series 7 finale and Matt Smith's last episode. The part that got me was right before he completely regenerates into 12, where Matt's like looking right at the camera, and he kind of and he's like speaking right to the camera, something like, "I'll never forget when I was the Doctor," and me and a few others, we kind of think that this was Matt just speaking, you know, as himself, not as the Doctor, just like saying, you know, just breaking character, but to say, you know, thank you. And I thought that was really touching, and that got me a little misty-eyed. So, you know, we don't know what's going to happen next. I'm very excited that we now have Capaldi as our next Doctor. And yeah, it sucks. We're going to have to wait for a while more than necessary, but we'll survive. We'll survive. So, you know, what did you guys think of the finale? So, you know, first video of 2014 done, and I look forward to what you guys have to say, and I will see you guys around.